Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre the Gay, my dear guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening in to another magic discussion from me. And this time I'm going to be talking about Sonic and Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And I named it that way just to, I guess for the most part to say, but like since it's a Sonic game and it is just more recognizable with Sonic's name on it. Though Robotnik himself has a pretty big following also, but it would just easier to go that way with it. Honestly, I'm just wondering why this hasn't actually happened for mobile. Like, it would make a lot of sense if Sega did that to put out a Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on mobile, and like, it just again, it just makes sense to me. Where you could have multiple different characters, and they could add in something that gives you power ups that like represent your character. Say like each character can have like a specific power up that happens once you get enough matches, and like you can have your power up attack your opponent and like stall them or whatever. But like it doesn't necessarily have to be that either. I mean, it could also be if you were playing it in a single player format where you were just playing it by yourself, where then the power up would then clear out a particular number of Puyos. I think that's what they're called. The Puyo things. They look like beans. They're like, I get why it was called Mean Bean Machine. It was easier to call them beans, I guess. But just going along with that, I mean, it would just be a good concept to go ahead and throw out on mobile. Like you put it on mobile, like where you can play versus other players online, or you can just play by yourself and play like a single player story based campaign thing where you have multiple characters that have different stories. I don't think that requires a whole lot. Make the multiplayer though the crux of it to be like it's like the main thing. I think that would be pretty good. There's not really a whole lot that I could really expand upon that you don't already or haven't already seen in the video. That's probably repeating itself by now because I'm not going to do multiple videos of different characters taking over Robotnik in the machine. But I don't know. For me, it just makes more sense to see it that way. I just think it makes a whole lot more sense that Sega could have put that out there and then like they're just sitting on it. Like it could have its own mobile version, and I'm not talking about taking the Genesis version of the game and putting it on mobile. I mean a mobile version of the game that has enhancements to it. Again, you can pick whatever character you want out of the Sonic franchise and give a bunch of different characters like Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Cream, Big, Blaze, Silver, Shadow, Rouge, Bean, Bark, Fang, Mephiles. I mean, I could go on just naming characters, but just take characters from the Sonic franchise, from any of the games or any like comics or whatever, and just put them in the game as characters people can play or have to represent them, and just go with that. But I mean, again, it's not like I need a whole lot to describe this because it doesn't really need a fancy description. It just needs people to go ahead and say, hey, we should do this and put this out with our branding, and be like, we can draw some attention to it. But I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking ahead. I don't know. But that's it for this one. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.